I felt it coming and I stopped. Now I am. And all that got recorded was I felt it coming and I stopped. So I'm going to leave that in.
Oh my god. Oh my god. These jokes.
What an awkward start. I was
You know
talking
what?
about a cough.
You know what? The funny thing is, we just had a half-hour conversation that we agreed to not acknowledge, but after that intro, I have to say it. Like that.
No,
That was just like the perfect ending to what we were just talking about.
it was. Yeah, we just started recording as like a ripcord to like get us out of what of the
Yeah.
free fall that we had fallen into. I don't know if you guys know this, but Steele and I don't talk a lot between recordings, so that when we start recording, we spend a half an hour telling each other everything that's happened, and it always ends up weird. And
Yeah,
then at
pretty
some point,
much.
we're like, we should start recording. We should stop talking about this.
It's like our very own private Taco Tuesday. That's how I describe
Yes,
it. You
yes.
know.
And like, I'm sorry, Malice, that it didn't get recorded and it won't be in the uncut. You would have
Fuck.
enjoyed it? Question mark. I don't know.
I think enjoyed is a strong but accurate word. I would say.
Yeah, I think it describes it.
Yeah. No.
So, intros. I am Morticia. That is a steal.
Hello.
And today we're doing one of my all-time favorite chats,
Hmm.
if not my favorite. We're doing Jay Reffner. And
Yes.
for those of you who have been on my channel for a long time, you know that I have been searching for the perfect Meat Rocket voice. I demanded perfection in it. And Astile has been working on his impression
Mm.
for a long, like months now.
Um, I could already kind of do it, but
Mhm.
in anticipation for this recording, I've been really busy like all week, but I've been trying my best to sort of, I guess, think about his voice in the back of my head. So, you know, I have been like thinking about it quite, I guess, not cautiously, but semi intricately. And yeah, I would say my impression is decent. I'd say
I'm
it's
gonna
okay.
say it's the best you're gonna get unless you get Jay Reffner himself.
Yeah,
That's my personal opinion.
and even then, there haven't been any recent recordings of his voice. In the same way that, sadly, before he passed away, we never got any recent recordings of Jeff Stacey's voice, which is
Yeah.
it's surprising when a Predator's really popular and there's just like almost nothing of them afterwards. I mean, there's been a few updates on Jay and obviously some major updates on Jeff before he died,
Yeah.
but we haven't like heard them, you know.
Yeah, the last I heard, Jay was engaged to get married,
Yes.
but I don't know if he actually got married.
I think the website that had their marriage stuff on it was taken down after Skip Trace's video.
Yeah.
So if they did get married, chances are it'll be sealed, if that's possible. I don't know, but like,
I have no idea.
yeah, it's
But
it's just
I
gonna
would if I was marrying fucking Meat Rocket.
be.
I wouldn't want anyone to know.
I think if you choose to marry someone with that kind of history, um, I'm of the opinion that most of these, I guess, second wives or whatever, do know and choose to ignore it because how can you just pretend it doesn't exist or not notice?
Yeah.
So you should probably like expect people to come after it, and you should definitely be prepared to be very private about it. Like say to all your family members, no Facebook posts, nothing, because otherwise it will be on the internet forever.
Yeah. And like that should be standard protocol for a lot of people, but especially if you're going to be marrying someone who very publicly on television showed up to rape a child. Maybe don't tell everyone about it. Maybe keep that one on the down low. Maybe don't marry that one.
Yeah. So I'll be honest. I wanted to do Stephen Holt first. I think we actually said we would do him in the last one we did. That was already however long ago now.
Yeah.
But Tish is she's been very nice recently, and I know how much she finds Jay hilarious. There's nothing funny about Stephen Holt. I'm just interested in him because he's one of the unaired boys. People know how much I
Yeah.
love them by now. But Jay is actually kind of funny. He does kind of annoy me with his arrogance. He is still interesting to me because his uncut interview is still lost. Hoping that resurfaces one day. There is an archive link to it, but it is locked, unfortunately. And the
Oh, that
person,
sucks.
yeah, on archive.org you can find it on the text files, but it's like locked, so you can't access it for some reason. Uh,
Boo.
Whoever uploaded it has sort of disappeared as well, so there's no chance of asking them if they can unlock it or not. So he does intrigue me in that sense, and his chat is pretty funny. There's actually two chats, and unlike Pepe, whose first chat was actually, or second chat rather, was lost until recently, we get both of Jay's chat in this file. So
Yes.
that's kind of cool. Yeah.
And I like that it shows just in general. I mean, Xavier will talk about it in the log itself, but I like how it shows that predators do have, preferences with the kids that they hit up.
Yep.
And a lot of people think like these dudes, especially ones that are as pitiable looking as Jay Reffner, they're like, well, they're just taking whatever they can get. Jay's not. He's very picky. He has a type. And apparently it's bitchy women that are mean to him. Like again, Jay,
Yeah.
I've said this before. It's a freestanding offer to anyone listening. If you want someone to be mean to you, I'm your girl. I will humiliate you for free. You're welcome.
I thought you were saving yourself for Michael Lebrano.
Yeah, well, listen. I'm not gonna humiliate him.
Okay, fair enough. he'll just humiliate himself and make jokes at his own expense the whole time.
Yeah, and that's what I'm hoping for. I like it when they can, essentially dom themselves. That's nice. It really cuts out the work.
Just saves more work for you, I
Yeah.
guess.
I'm a busy lady.
Yeah, of course. So with Jay, yeah, as you said about him having a type, also it's the weird thing where with Pepe, he went after a 12-year-old and a 15-year-old, but for some reason he went for the 12-year-old.
I mean,
as you said in the video, I mean, if you have to pick one, like, why?
yeah. Like number one, like gun to your head. If you have to pick one between them, I would say just shoot yourself. That do the world a favor. But like gun to your head, you should go with the 15-year-old, right? Like,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
apparently not.
and also I think not my master plan. I think his master plan, Pepe, was to try and score with the 12 and 15-year-old because he was going to be in the Fort Myers area for a weekend. Who knows? Because the 15-year-old chat ended kind of abruptly. Maybe he just gave up.
Maybe.
With Jay, however, he actually does the opposite. So in the first chat, he targets a 13-year-old who was portrayed by Lady Baltimore. But in his second chat, and the chat that he ended up going to the house because of, was Bush Sucks Girl, a 15-year-old, which, as many of you may know, was Perverted Justice's very own Xavier von Erck's profile. And Jay, as I said, went for the 15-year-old. So
he's not age motivated. He is personality motivated.
Yes, because the 15-year-old was more snazzy and sarcastic and sort of rude to him. I mean, who's to say? Maybe if the 13-year-old did the same thing, he would have been more into her. I don't know. We'll never know. Hopefully, we'll never have to find out. I know Robert Salinas recently reoffended.
Oh,
all I can say is I hope Jay doesn't. That's the only thing I can say. But all these guys do have the capability to do it again. But as far as we can tell, Jay's got a type. Rude, sarcastic, and 2 years older. So it's only about 0.000000001% less immoral.
Which is really good, Jay. You should put that like on a plaque. I am
He should
1/millionth of as bad as I could have been.
He should put it in his office. Or he should put it in his crabfish tank.
Yeah. Oh yeah, his hermit crabs. Yes. Oh my god, Joey sent me that video. That fucking cracks me up. Him and his fucking funny, hermit crab. He has like big hermit crab guy energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
look at this pet. This is so interesting. I'm such a cool guy because of this.
Because I have hermit crabs. Like, you're not. Are you a 15-year-old girl like on summer vacation at the beach? Like, who wants a hermit crab? Like, come on.
No, but he wants to be with them.
Yeah, he would. Maybe that's what he was doing. He was like, kids fucking love hermit crabs. Oh, fuck. All right. Okay.
You can cut this part out, but I have a special request for the thumbnail.
Okay.
Can you use that picture of him from his high school where it's like, if this mullet doesn't flood your basement, nothing will?
Yeah, the one that's in the Discord.
Yeah, can you use that in the thumbnail?
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me like make a note, or
So
else I
funny.
will forget.
I'm gonna send it to you, but it's
Oh yeah.
there you go. It's just funnier. It's like when I thought I sent you that picture of Corey Edgar and I just didn't send it.
Yeah, that was really funny. I tried to not like I tried to leave as much of the silence in as I
Yeah,
could because it was a very funny reveal, but also I didn't want people to sit through like a solid minute of it.
and that would have been pain and torture.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
Um,
apologize. I'll let you do your chat introduction.
oh no, you're good. So it starts with Jay Reffner hits up two of us, comes for the disinterested one. And as we've said, this bust is by Xavier and also partially by Lady Baltimore. She talked to him first, but he showed up for Xavier. And I don't have phone calls for this one. I also don't have like a file in the Discord for him, although people have posted a lot of material about him. So I'm still going to do the same plug as normal. We have tons of archival footage. Come to the Discord if you want to look through it. But I don't have like my usual files for Meat Rocket. I don't for most of Xavier's busts because they were filed differently. But he did say that he was going to send me all the background and stuff that he has, and that will be at the end, probably recorded at a future date because I haven't gotten it yet, and I told him he had 2 weeks.
Did
So
did Jay have any phone calls that have yet to be released, or?
I asked him about the phone calls already. They don't have files for them. They either, because this was in sort of a weird portion where half of the verifiers had the recording software
Mhm.
and half of them didn't. And so it might have been done by one of those. I don't even know if we have like verifier notes, but he did confirm that there are no call files that he
Okay.
has.
Well, we got Alonzo Hampton Wade's phone calls recovered. That's all I care about, really.
Yes, we got those. And we got the other Nathan Downhour one, which there's no reason to listen to. It's so boring, but
I haven't listened to it yet, but
it is.
the one that was released is already kind of funny. So I
Yeah,
feel like
he in the one that wasn't released before, he pushes her for phone sex, and it's awkward.
oh god,
Yeah,
it's bad enough fucking reading him doing it in the chat.
I mean, you mean great because I love it.
We shall penetrate your clitoris.
My eager cock. I love you, David Downhour, you weirdo.
Why didn't he just write erotic fiction? Why did he have to go on AOL?
I don't know, but he should have kept it on a Word document on his computer and then in the recycle bin.
Yeah.
So this is Jay. He's a very rough 30. His screen name, as you all know, is Meat Rocket 8. And I think it's Jameson from the Discord's joke where it was Meat Rocket 1 through 7 taken. And then someone else said they use the 8 because it's balls and the Meat Rocket itself is the dick and the 8 is the balls.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, I'm unhappy with it.
It's just a hideous screen name.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
It is fucking hideous.
It's hysterical in a vacuum. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like the fact that this fucking idiot chose Meat Rocket, really?
And also, like, he said, like, in the Chris Hansen interview that he, like, had a lunch date with a lady beforehand. It's like, I want to know how that conversation went. Like, with a grown woman. What did the grown woman, his own age, probably say to him when she saw his screen name? Oh, Meat Rocket, eh?
Ooh, Meat Rocket.
You want to go and get a meatball sandwich from Subway?
And he was like, "No, it's not what it sounds like, baby. It's definitely not a dick. It's something else."
It's disgusting.
It's grotesque. But he's from Findlay, Ohio. He tried to solicit Bush Sucks Girl, a 15-year-old girl, and one of the very few things that Xavier has ever done wrong in his life. And I say that because it's going to drive him nuts that I just said that. he did not state the age of his decoy in
Yes.
their chat because
Hmm.
like, and he didn't think he was going to be having, I mean, I don't know, maybe he just forgot, I can't remember.
Jay would have gotten away with this scot-free if he hadn't acknowledged that the girl said she was 15 in her profile.
Yeah,
He probably would have gotten away scot-free.
and
He
but he
his
fucked up.
his his mother was a district attorney. His
Yeah,
father was a police officer. How did he not know it was in his best interest to either shut up or say simple as far as I knew, I did not know this person's age. Did you see it on their profile? No, I didn't look at their profile. It said 15. Well, how was I supposed to know that? Just, he's such a fucking idiot. Obviously, it's
oh,
a
he
good thing
is.
he is, but like, still, fuck.
Yeah, like
It fundles the brain.
like I don't want anyone like listening to this to think that we're not like happy that he incriminated himself.
Oh no,
Like it
I
is
am.
frustrating.
I'm happy he did, but it's just like I know fucking nothing about the law. I'm as hapless like as the next person who didn't fucking study it for 6 years. But like even I know the first thing you do is say I would like to speak to an attorney, or in this country, I would like to speak to a public appointed solicitor. You do not pour your fucking guts out, you know? It's not
Yeah,
1975 anymore. They can't beat the shit out of you for a fake confession. You just don't say shit unless represented by a lawyer.
yeah, they say it right in the beginning when they arrest you. Is I mean, here I don't know what your version of Miranda rights are, but they say anything you say can be used against you in a court of law, and people are still like, "Yeah, I'll talk. I think I can do this." Like, what are you doing? Don't talk
It's
to
so
cops.
so stupid. Apparently, in the lost uncut footage, he actually did say to the decoy, "How old are you again?" And she said 15. Because that's why when Chris Hansen comes and says, "How old did she say she was?" and he's like, "She said she's 15, and she just said it just now." Like the seeds were planted for him to get away with it. You know,
Yep, he couldn't help himself.
such a fucking more. It was his arrogance. He thought I can talk my way out of this. It's the Muhammad Abdallah mentality. I can talk my way out. But even then, he didn't talk to the police. He said, "I want my attorney." Like,
Yeah.
and as smug and fucking annoying as that is, at least he had the fucking brains to do it. Oh,
Even Lauren asked for an attorney. I mean, he still talked for too long, but even he asked for an attorney at some point.
yeah. I mean,
And he's a moron.
when he was confronted with the most incriminating shit, that's when he asked for an attorney, which
Yeah.
is the right thing to do. But at the same time, like you said, he spent too long talking. You
Yeah.
know,
He still managed to incriminate himself.
I mean, the smartest predator in my book is probably Richard Watwood from that sting in Kentucky, because the first thing he did when he saw Chris was say he needed to use the restroom, left the house, didn't get interviewed, and did not speak to police.
Yeah.
That to
Which,
me was an obscenely smart move. You know,
yeah,
he still
which
went to
makes,
prison. He still went to prison for 9 years, justifiably so. But
well, yeah, he still committed the crime. And yeah. But he at least did what, again, like, I don't want people to be like, weird. Oh,
what
but he did
he
what
did,
you should do.
yeah, he did what is in the best interest of the offender. That's how I would word it.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
exactly how like
yeah,
I mean it. If you were like getting if he was getting picked up on marijuana charges, I'd be like, good for you, dude. That's exactly what
yeah.
you should do.
I want to waive my rights.
Yeah, like
Or like I like how JPW spends like half an hour talking to Chris and incriminating himself, even saying, "What does the real story get me?" And it's like only afterwards is he like, I know I have to speak to you, but I don't need to speak to a media, and I don't need to speak to you without a lawyer." It's like, why didn't you try and say that to the guy who weirdly confronted you in the house?
yeah, like like why did you ever go with I'm just gonna sidestep and bullshit for a long time? Just leave, dude. Like
He is actually autistic though, isn't he, JPW?
is he? I don't know.
Apparently, yeah. I was reading on the wiki. Apparently, well, according to his possibly inaccurate autobiography, he was misdiagnosed
Oh,
misdiagnosed as schizophrenic, but it turns out he was actually autistic or something like that. I don't know.
I don't remember. I know
Uh,
Joey has it, but I've never read it or anything.
Yeah, me neither. But that's what it says on the TCAP wiki. So I think we're getting a bit sidetracked. There's just so much to talk about. Like this is what
I
Jay
know.
Reffner does. He crawls into your head with his little whiny voice, and he makes you talk about this shit. This is what he wants. He wants us not to read this chat.
Yeah, he wants us to talk about people who aren't him instead. But Jay, we're gonna do the whole thing.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
you don't even think.
we were just cock teasing you, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry, we were meat rocket teasing you.
Ew.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I actually found it quite funny. Okay,
Oh,
so it starts with an introductory paragraph. Old Meat Rocket 8, aka Jay Reffner, was an odd bloke. First, he hits up my colleague, Lady Baltimore, who does a textbook chat. Right down the middle, great chat, which I will include in this posting. However, Reffner is again an odd guy. He doesn't go for the girl who is actually interested in him. No, he hits up my decoy profile who mocks him, insults him, and shows absolutely no interest. And my profile was the one he ended up meeting Chris Hansen over. Strange world sometimes when you deal with internet predators. First chat follows. He had this with Lady Baltimore on March 25th. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
all right. You ready for this? I've been intentionally holding off.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, how are you?
Pretty good, thanks. Age, sex, location?
ASL.
30, male, Finley. You?
13F, Ohio.
Bummer.
Huh. Where's Findlay?
Northwest Ohio. Where you at?
Outside of Dayton.
Yeah, I'm about 1.5 hours north of Dayton on I-75.
Cool.
Yup.
So, what you doing?
Looking for some fun tonight? You?
My mom's in Vegas till tomorrow.
Woohoo!
Yeah, but I don't drive.
Not at 13. So you alone then?
Yup.
Bummer.
I babysit other people's kids, so why not babysit me?
Who, me? Babysit you?
I know we got a way big house. Ooh, scary.
Hmm.
What are you saying?
Are you hitting on me, young lady? Huh?
You're not making sense.
Is senseless. What the fuck does he mean by that? What?
He's pointing to himself and saying, I'm senseless, essentially.
Okay. Meat Rocket 8 is senseless. So you're just gonna hang out alone tonight at home?
Yeah.
That sucks.
No, it don't.
You like being alone?
Well, no, but I can play music way loud.
True.
Huh?
I like my metal loud. Oh my god. So cringe. Coming from a balding 30-year-old. Oh my god.
Right? He's trying so hard to be like, look how cool I am. I listen to metal music.
God.
So I don't like being alone, really.
Perhaps you do need a sitter tonight then. You're quiet. You need to go?
No, I got bots. They make my computer freeze. They suck.
She's only gone for a minute. Jesus. God, I hate those. I'm bored.
Huh. Thanks.
I need something to do.
What you like to do?
Hang out, have a drink, talk, sex, fun, movies, whatever. You?
Cool. Me too for most of it.
Yeah? I'm sure sex and drinking probably aren't your things.
Why you say that? I'm not a baby. I like to party.
Well, I stand corrected then.
I used to have a boyfriend.
You like sex?
I done some stuff. My boyfriend was older.
It's pretty amazing, that's for sure.
I made out and stuff.
Cool.
He hooked up with my friends, so they both suck.
Well, as time goes on, I'm sure you'll come to really love having sex. It rocks!
You fucking dork.
I see what he did there. You'll come to
Oh,
really love
yeah.
sex.
Just so you guys know, he spelled it the dirty way. That means jizz.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it before. Did you ever watch Cold Ones, the Australian guys?
Mm, it rings a bell, but I can't remember if it's because you mentioned it or if I actually have. So I'm going to say probably not.
I think it's because I mentioned it. It's the two guys that used to be friends of Filthy Frank, or are still friends of him, but like used to make videos with him. The two Australian guys.
Yeah.
And they made a really funny podcast episode where they were talking to How to Basic, like the real guy behind the YouTube channel How to Basic, because they're friends with him in real life.
Mhm.
and how to basically relate this really funny story where he kept making fun of the fat guy Chad for having a small dick and being unable to pick up women. So one night while they were living together, Chad brought a girl from Tinder home, and he was like intentionally having sex really loudly in the room next to her to be able to. And then towards the end of it, he started shouting, "I'm gonna coom! I'm gonna coom! I'm gonna coom!" What I thought of when I read that, I was like, "Well, as time goes on, I'm sure you're really coom to love having sex. It
You should
rocks! It
every
meat
time
rocks!
it meat rocket.
It meat rockets!" I was gonna say you'll coom to really love it, but I thought you just would think I was having a stroke or something. So I did.
Yes, but if he does it again in this chat log, you should pronounce it like that so the audience knows that he means it with the U. He
I
means
will.
it intentionally.
Okay.
God, fuck, that's funny.
Should we go from LOL? I bet.
I bet. I gotta see my ex-friend at school every day, but he's older, so I don't gotta see him.
Gotcha.
She's a hoe.
You sound really nice. He's a fool for leaving you. You still there, hun? Sorry, I want to talk about this for a second. Sorry. She just called her friend a hoe, and he's like, "You sound really nice."
I was gonna make the same thing. I was gonna say the same thing. She's a fucking whore. He's like, wow, you seem so nice.
And also another thing, she went away for 2 minutes. Like, okay, we've all been through this. Sometimes people don't respond immediately. You don't go,
Mhm.
"You're still there." You send a meaningful conversation continuer, or you wait for a couple hours. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, like
You
it
know?
back then, a lot of people saw like Yahoo Messenger, instant messaging essentially. They saw it as is like the same etiquette as verbally being on the phone with someone. And
Mhm.
so like if someone just stopped talking to you on the phone for like a couple of minutes, you would be like, "Hello, are you still there?" But it wasn't the same, but like older generations still had that mentality of we are having a conversation.
Yeah.
You have to, if you're going to stop having this conversation, you need to say something about it. And
Okay.
like younger people were like, holy fuck, like I will get back to you shit. Like I'm looking at my MySpace. And so that's why it's usually the predators in the chats are like, are you there? Are you there? It's usually because they're older.
Mhm. Still doesn't excuse Eric Pallison. "Yo, what's up, Beth? Beth?
His
You
fucking
there?
shit. Oh
Beth?
my god, Beth, Beth,
Beth?
Beth, Beth, Beth,
Beth?
Beth,
Beth?
fucking
Beth? Beth?
calm the.
Beth?"
He was like, Beth, I might accidentally come when you're not actually here talking to me, and I don't want to, but like, Beth, it's gonna happen.
I know so many Beths as well. That's what fucks me up about that chat.
I don't know any Beths.
Oh, I know too many.
It's like a good thing or no, we're getting off topic.
I'll just say quickly, shout out to the good Beths in my life. The bad ones, you know who you are. Fuck you.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck you, bad Beths.
You still there, hun?
Yeah, I thought you was gone.
No. Had to feed my fish. Sorry.
They gotta eat too.
Yep, yep. Especially my salties.
I don't know what that is.
Salties. Short for saltwater fish. Sorry.
Oh, cool.
Yep, yep. They are cute. What you thinking?
Now
Want some company tonight?
that'd be cool. You gonna beat up any bad guys for me?
You need a protector, do you?
I don't got a dog, so it'd be nice.
I see. Well, I suppose I could keep you nice and safe. Hmm?
Cool.
What will we do, though?
I don't know what you want to do. I made cookies.
Yummy. What would you enjoy doing with me?
You seem nice.
Why, thank you. So do you.
Thank you very much.
Mwah. Hey, you didn't answer my question.
So, you want to bring me some mics?
Mike's lemonade.
Yeah.
Those are good. Tear my stomach up, though.
Oh, no. What do you like?
I prefer the Mike's limes.
I never had that. Is it good?
I like it better than the lemon. The berry one is good too. Yummy.
Huh, never had that neither. You gonna bring that?
So, what would I do if I got you drunk?
I don't know. I never seen you drunk.
Heh, dork.
Oh, me drunk?
Hmm,
Sorry.
weenie.
I don't know. I get silly.
I gotta be careful. I'm dangerously veering towards creepy Thomas Shin
Just a
territory.
little bit, yeah. Just a scotch.
I'm gonna try and keep it Reffner. They have really similar whiny voices, though. That's what I'm
They
struggling with.
do.
I
Yeah,
think
they.
I think Jay's voice is a tiny bit deeper. I've got to lock in here. Okay, all right. Go for the creepy laugh.
I'm not gonna barf or nothing.
Hmm. I'm torn.
About what?
What I should do? If I should coom down or not tonight?
It's up to you.
No, it's up to both of us, silly.
I didn't say you can't,
True.
so it's up to you.
You got any pics?
On my profile, you don't got one.
Yeah, I do. Here, in the window. Which one are you?
You're cute.
Thanks.
I'm on the right.
Ah, the cuter of the two.
Huh, where'd your pic go?
Sorry, you want to still see?
Yeah, that's better.
So we found two young teenagers or potential 12-year-olds attractive, but one cuter than the other. Nice.
Oh, you should always have a preference in the children that you are trying to molest, for sure.
Ah, oh. Glad I could help. So you're a virgin, I take it?
Yeah, but I've done other stuff.
You want to take the next step?
I almost done it, but like my mom was coming home.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
God, it's amazing, babe.
Does it hurt?
Well, it depends. You ever used toys before?
She's fucking 13.
I was gonna say, where would she get
13.
them from?
Yeah, she has used toys before, and by that I mean she probably still plays with Barbies. That's about it.
Or brats, God forbid.
Oh god, I think those were slightly later. Although I actually don't remember. Like what?
Vibes or dildos or anything like that to loosen it up a bit?
No, am I supposed to?
No, I'm just saying then it might hurt a bit for you if we did it. That's all. But I suppose it depends on how slow you take it the first time. Easing into it.
Okay, you would be nice though.
You mean if we did it?
Yeah, so you don't hurt me.
Of course. No reason to hurt you. Want to make it great for you. The first time should be the best, you know?
That's not what I understand about virginity, Meat Rocket. Not in the slightest. It actually, that's the worst, and it should get better from the. Yeah, yeah,
And also, like we said in our Corey Edgar video, all vaginas are different, you know?
yeah.
Like, I hate this I hate this twisted mentality of like it's always supposed to be this way, this certain time. Like, obviously the first time someone has sex isn't going to be easy,
Mm-mm.
if they're a female or if they're a male even. But just like everyone functions differently, you know?
Yeah, and these men like trying to say confidently that they know how it's gonna go for a teenage girl. How do you
Yeah.
fucking know? You
Probably
don't.
don't know how it's going to go for a grown woman, let
Yeah,
alone a
like
teenager.
stop telling them like you're an authority. You don't fucking know anything.
Yeah.
That's way nice, I suppose.
I'm getting a bit excited thinking about it.
My last boyfriend was a jerk, so I'm glad I didn't do it with him. He'd probably hurt me.
Going slow, no pounding.
Okay.
Not from behind, because that is when I go in the deepest, and that'd probably really hurt. I'm still there, sweetie?
Stupid butts. Yeah, don't do it that way then.
Well, doggy?
I don't got a dog.
Well, I mean, doggy style. Having sex.
Oh.
Hmm. Oh, here we go. You want any pill or anything?
No, why would I be?
Yes, why would she be?
Why the fuck would she?
I still remember my biology lesson from when we did Jeremy Todd West.
Yes.
Just haven't forgotten how horrible that is.
Yeah, you're out. You're a bit of a meltdown over the. I mean, deservedly, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Well.
that was a whole thing.
um, I don't know. Just thought I'd ask.
No, you got condoms. I don't.
Yes, I do. Don't worry. I'd wrap him up good. Oh, you refer to his penis as he.
That's
Ugh.
the worst. Okay, just some general life advice. Everyone listening to this, I do not want arguments about it. It is absolutely true, and every single woman will agree with me. Generally, women are not a monolith. In this, if women are attracted to men or people at least with he him pronouns, don't refer to your genitals as anything other than it.
Yep.
Don't say him. That makes it seem like it's a tiny man that lives in your pants.
Yep.
It's weird as shit.
It's
Stop.
like it's like in the Jackass movie Bad Grandpa where he, he looks at his penis and he goes, "You hear that, Leroy? We're free."
Okay, I'll amend it. You're allowed to call it Leroy.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely allowed. But no he hims for your dick. Stop it.
Yeah, no thank you. So yeah, I'd wrap him up good.
Okay, I don't want to get preggers.
That would be bad.
Yeah. So you want to come over like 7 or whenever?
Hmm. Perhaps. Where in a Dayton are you?
Like 20 minutes. I'm in Greenville. You know where that is?
Hmm. That west of Dayton?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know roughly where it is.
Cool. Can I call you? I just want to make sure you ain't like some old dude.
I'm 30.
I don't know. Then we can say hi. We don't gotta if you don't wanna.
What?
Where'd you go?
One sex. Sec. BRB. We did that on purpose, definitely.
Absolutely did that on purpose.
Oh yeah.
Huh. Oh. Okay. Are you mad? Sorry if you're mad. I don't know what I did.
Hey! Sorry, not mad. I had to take care of something.
I thought you were mad at me.
No, not at all. Sorry, I'm cool. Had to take care of an emergency with the dog.
I don't know your name. Mine's Jesse, duh.
I'm Jim. Pleased to meet you, Jesse.
Hi, Jim. You don't work today?
No, I don't work today, thank God. During the week.
Like I don't got school? Haha, that's cool.
Mm.
Oh, what are you laughing at?
You're funny and cute.
You're crazy. What do you do for work?
Data communications.
My mom's a doc, and I want to be one too.
Cool. What kind of doc?
Rad. So you're smart.
Why am I smart?
'Cause your job's hard.
Oh, yeah, I make the internet work.
Cool. So are you rich?
Sometimes hard, sometimes easy. Right now I'm hard.
Ugh.
No, I'm not rich. My job doesn't pay as well as other jobs in my field. You know what?
I got booted. Stupid Yahoo.
Yahoo sucks.
Yeah, I'm like, hello.
Yeah, I get booted from there all the time. Or Yahoo just crashes.
Yeah, so I didn't like just go.
No, it's cool.
Okay, so you want to come over?
I would love to, but I'm just not feeling good about it since you're so young.
You're not being very nice.
I'm not trying to be mean. I just don't think it would be wise, Jesse.
Only you're just being mean.
Oh, come on. Wait, sorry,
No.
let me do that again.
Okay,
Oh, come on.
asshole. No, you was just playing me.
No, not at all.
Yeah, you kind of were. If you're just gonna like go now.
I didn't say I was gonna go now.
Yeah, but you don't want to see me, so
No, I do want to see you. But if I saw you, I know what we would wind up doing. And that wouldn't be so wise, babe.
I know I'm not a baby.
I know. Didn't say you were, hun.
So I feel like you was playing me.
Don't feel that way, hun. I'm not a player at all. Trust me.
If you don't want to see me, then you probably don't want to talk to me neither.
No? I enjoy talking to you. You are really cool.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for a boyfriend for reals, not like a pretend on the computer.
Think I could be your boyfriend?
I don't know if you're like nice and all.
Thanks.
So I should go if you're like not gonna come over.
If you don't want to talk, then I guess I can't force you to talk.
Well, if you don't want to meet me, like I don't want to pretend.
Good point.
So like, bye and you're mean.
Oh,
I'm sorry I called you mean.
well, that's okay. You alright, Jesse?
Yeah, you just like made me feel bad.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to.
Like, I just thought you liked me, and like there's some like weird peeps on here.
I do, Jesse. You're just too young.
Like, says you.
Yes, there are lots of weirdos here.
Some guy like yelled at me for being online.
Why?
I don't know. He said, "Get off! You're not supposed to be here." And I'm all like, "What, Iggy?"
Cheer up, hon.
Hmm.
What?
Just thinking.
Care to share your thoughts?
Just like trying to think of stuff that like made me feel happy.
Any ideas?
Yeah, but you didn't like them.
Oh,
So,
oh. Tell me what you're thinking.
like, I don't know.
Black empty void in your head. Hmm?
No, like in my house.
Oh,
You asked.
true.
And at this point, we have a introductory for the next part
How
from
did I do, by
Xavier.
the way?
That was really good.
Oh,
That was
really?
really good. I was getting really annoyed with like because this decoy is so fucking dumb. Like, they're clearly playing a very stupid girl.
Yeah.
And it
I
was
think
like
they did that on purpose.
yeah, I've definitely seen like all different like from dead fucking stupid, like in
Yeah.
the same contributor playing them like dead stupid, all the way up to like a super nerdy girl who's like really good at typing and like yeah, they play like you decide their personality.
Yeah.
And so her being like, oh,
I really liked your dumb teen girl voice.
thanks, I was like, oh god, I hope she never listens to this. I was doing an impression of my 13-year-old niece. I wish she gets bored when I'm like, we should watch this movie. She's like, I don't want to do that. Like that's how she talks. I was just doing
God.
her. And I also wanted it to be very different from the Bush Sucks girl because I'm going to do like a much different voice. So I wanted them to be so different from each other.
Go for it.
Okay. And Xavier says, so, textbook chat. However, he gets weird with her. While chatting with her, he runs into me. I insult him for literally 9 minutes straight because I know he's already talked to Lady Baltimore's decoy profile. However, as you'll see, he was more interested in the insulting, disinterested girl rather than the laid back, interested girl. Yes, a
As men
strange,
usually are.
as I have found out, they usually are. Yes, a strange man indeed. And so this one starts at 3:29:16 on the same day. So if we scroll back up around that point
Mm-hmm.
was she said bye and you're mean and he sent a frowny face. And then the 10 minutes of the beginning of that chat is
Yeah.
between her saying I'm sorry I called you mean and coming back trying to get him back on board. So that's
Oh, yeah.
mhm. So
Oh,
that's how the timing is working out. So
that's
go ahead
pretty
whenever
cool.
you're
And
ready.
then he goes back online at 5:15 and continues chatting to Bush Sucks girl.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Interesting. Okay. Nice one. Thank you. Okay. Hey, how's it going?
Fine.
Cool. What you up to tonight?
Nothing, I'm online.
Same here.
Yeah, I know you're online.
Duh.
Yeah, duh, that's kind of obvious.
Smarty pants.
Yeah, I'm smart, so what?
Sheesh.
Yeah, sheesh.
Easy there, young lady.
I am not easy.
Hmm.
You should have respect. Yeah, that's a dumb smiley.
I have respect.
Yeah, right, look at your name, dude. Oh, I bet that's talking about cows.
Well, that just showcases my exceptional sense of humor.
Yeah, it showcases something. I know your game.
What is my game? Because I don't even know it.
You're like one of those online freaks.
Nope. Try again. Here, look at my face. Do I look like a freak?
You look like a fucking serial killer. And sorry, yes, Xavier, I'm going to start adding, like, I'm just going to pepper in swear words. The spirit is moving through me. I am Bush Sucks Girl in this moment. Deal with it.
Fair enough. Oh, okay, I think I'm done getting beat up.
Yeah, go find a stupid chick.
God damn, easy. I think you have a lot of anger inside you.
Yeah, right.
Well, then why the hell are you ripping me to shreds?
You're all smarty pants. Like, I can't be smart.
Did I say that? No! Sheesh. You need laid or something. Take a chill pill.
Yeah, right. That's the answer for everyone.
The chill pill?
Getting laid. Online freak.
Nice talking. Take care. Bye.
Later. And then another in like a break in from Xavier. Some people try to say that we lead these guys on, or that if we act disinterested, internet predators wouldn't come back. Well, time to kill that idea dead, utterly dead. Just witness.
Hey, sassy.
Hey, you.
Can you shred me some more? I missed it.
You're a freak.
Nope. Not at all, actually. Huh.
Freak, you like me, don't you?
Yeah. Strangely attracted to you.
I'm irresistible.
True. What you doing?
Sitting here laughing at you.
Maybe I get that at work already every day.
LOL.
I don't need it from you.
Yeah, what you do need from me is a kick in the pants.
No, just some more moral denigrating, I suppose. It raises my self-esteem.
Yeah, I told you you're a freak.
Nah, I'm a computer nerd.
You got a pick, nerdy?
Can't you see it?
Oh, yeah, the serial killer pick.
Yep.
Ooh, staring at me.
Well, I can show you the other pic, but that would make you drool.
Yeah, right.
You listen to heavy metal?
I mean, you're cute, but in the he's gonna chop me up and feed me to his bunny kind of way.
No, bunny. Just fish.
See, I know your game.
Fish food. But my puffer and clowns probably wouldn't like the taste of you as much as I would.
Probably that'd be gross with fish.
Isn't that what you taste like? Oh,
Yeah, right. I told you you're a freak.
meh. You do look pretty tasty, though.
Thanks.
No problem. What kind of music?
Black Eyed Peas.
Ah.
Yeah, I bet you're not hip enough to like them.
Nope. I like heavy stuff.
Yeah, serial killer music.
Exactly. Ever heard of Children of Bodom?
I told you you're a freak. I could tell. Whatever that is.
http://www.cobbhc.com/ Finish.
I'm not clicking a serial killer link.
Finish. As you wish, my dear.
What I say goes.
Yes, dear.
Yeah, you got it now, bud.
Whatever. Just keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, it's true. I'm the bomb.
Yep, I can't live without you.
Duh, that's why you're all in my box.
I bet you like me in your box.
Yeah, you think so. I'm talking about this window thingy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure is sure.
You're amusing.
Yeah, and you're a clown with a clown nose and clown shoes.
Oh,
Exactly.
I think you need me.
Your boyfriend needs you?
Nope.
You should go see him then. Nice job, Typer man.
Nope. Actually, I do have a name.
Yeah, Dahmer is your name.
Not quite.
What's your name then? I'm Sarah.
I'm Jay. Nice to meet you, Sarah.
Jay is kind of a gay name. And nice to meet you, Jay.
I never did like it. Thought about changing it, but never did. I figured, like it or not, it defines me.
Okay.
Wow, Jay defines you. What a fucking characterful white knight name. Jesus.
Yeah, it's a super bland name and he's a super bland dude. And it does kind of describe him.
I mean, fair enough. Well, could you change your name, Sarah? Who would you be then? Someone new? Or the same person?
Yeah, I could change my name. It's just a name.
I think you should change it to Jenna. Wow, Vincent Ambrosio's into the chat log. Jesus Christ.
All of a sudden he's here. Yeah, you just want a porn star. Sarah is a cute name.
No, Sarah is cute. As for you.
Thanks, I try.
So do you give everyone as hard of a time as me?
I give all serial killers a long time.
I see.
I mean,
I mean,
hard time.
I know what you meant.
Whoop, shit. I looked down first. I've been like acting with my whole head, and I looked down for a second and then totally lost my spot. Hold on.
No worries.
Okay. There's a lot of serial killers in chat. My online friend Julie told me so.
I see. Well, tell Julie she just may be right. Or she may be wrong.
I know she's right. You should see some of these people.
I'll take your word for it, Sarah.
Yeah, you will. You're a guy.
Last time I checked, I need assistance.
You had to check?
No, I did not. I need something to do tonight. Do you have any suggestions?
Oh, you couldn't find anyone to kill?
No. Not my style.
Oh, so it's little old me tonight, huh? Oh, what's your style, Mr. Bear?
I don't know. Would you like to do something tonight, Miss Bear?
Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't.
I see.
Depends on what it is.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. What sounds entertaining?
Going horse riding.
I see. That might be a bit difficult to arrange tonight. Mind if I add you?
Yeah, I was being a punk. Yeah, go ahead.
I know you were teasing me about the horses. Would you like to have a drink?
Like alcohol?
Anything, really.
I like Propel. I think I'd like alcohol.
Propel is good. I like the Powerade option, too.
Yeah, it's a little sugary.
The orange is nasty. Well, what sounds good, Miss Sarah?
Hmm.
Think hard, dear.
You want me to think about something hard.
Well, that isn't quite what I meant. But I suppose if you wanted to think about hard things, be my guest.
Yeah, sure it wasn't. I know guys like you.
Yeah. Where are you located? Earth to Sarah. Cumin, Sarah. Oh, guess I lost you.
Yeah, see?
See what? See.
What? You wish you could come in me. Don't be all hardcore demanding, dude. I had bots to fight.
I think you said that wrong.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, sorry.
You wish you could coom in me. Oh, fuck.
Did you lose or win the bot battle? Would you like me to cumin you?
I win all my battles. I ain't getting preggers.
That's good. I don't want any kids.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's why he already has 2.
Yeah, right.
I'll keep it wrapped, thanks.
You think you got game, huh?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, you got a little game.
You want to hook up and annoy each other tonight?
Oh, yeah, I want a guy to come annoy me.
Weenie. You know what I mean. I'm strangely attracted to this love-hate relationship.
I don't know with you. Everyone finds me irresistible.
I'm sure they do. But note I didn't say irresistible. Nice spelling, though.
Yeah, I can't spell, so what?
Hmm. Maybe I should come over and teach you how to spell.
Yeah, that's what you'd like me to do, I'm sure. Maybe I'll teach you how to use smileys, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you need work.
Hmm. Work on you?
You wish.
Yeah. But I think you want it too.
Yeah, maybe you got some game. Maybe I'd like to not be online.
Would you ever take this convo in person?
I'd rather not be online, but you're still the serial killer guy.
Nice how you neglected to answer my question. I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, I'm crafty.
Hmm. Want to talk on phone?
Maybe. I gotta go to the bathroom first. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yep. She wants me.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. What are you gonna do about it?
Hmm.
Scared ya, didn't I?
I can do a few things, I suppose. One, ignore you. Two, meet you and see where this leads. Personally, I think number two is the best option.
You can't ignore me.
Sure, I could. It would be easy,
You couldn't earlier.
but I like a challenge.
I always win challenges.
Sure, babe.
Yeah, I do.
Just keep telling yourself that.
I'm tough and I'm bad.
Ooh, and hot.
Yeah, I'm all that.
Mm.
The M's. Holy fuck.
Slow down.
Oh fuck.
That represents every MILF in the world.
Yes, yes. It was just Andrew just heard MILF and he just came like popping through the door like the Kool-Aid man through a wall.
Oh dear.
I'm all that and a ginger snap.
Finger looking good.
You wish.
Nah. Okay, smarty. What's your number?
My number is I'm not stupid and neither is my dad. What's your credit card number?
Cute. Didn't say you wanted to talk? Sheesh.
Yeah, maybe.
Dork. Man, you are hard up.
Yeah, right. You messaged me.
You
I'm just bored. You're a geek.
can't say goodbye. So there. I'm a geek. Nah.
I did, and you messaged me again.
Stud. Yeah, your fingers were crossed the whole time, praying for the old meat rocket.
Yeah, right. You wish I was.
Nah, maybe. I guess we can skip the phone call. So much for free nights and weekends.
Yeah, you need anytime minutes.
Oh, yeah? Gee, thanks, baby.
I don't know. I'm just joking.
So am I. Sheesh.
Yeah, Mr. Sheesh.
Okay, young lady. Tell me what you're thinking now.
I'm thinking that you're kind of cute in a dork way,
Aw,
but definitely a dork, but like in a cute way.
I'm flattered.
Yeah, well, you're still a dork.
Hmm, thanks anyways. I'll take that. I'll take that as a compliment.
You're just happy to be talking to a girl.
You're decent. Not bad. Decent. Yeah, usually I just talk to my fish because no one will talk to me.
Yeah, I bet your fish don't even talk to you.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Sorry to bring the mood down, but you know how he says you're decent, not bad, decent? It's
Hmm.
like it almost implies that he finds the photograph of the older looking teen less attractive than the younger looking teen.
Oh, he's just negging her.
I know, but it's just when you think about it like that, it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, with the really young one, he was like, nice. With this one, he's like, I don't know. I mean, like obviously it's their like dynamic so far, but
Yeah.
it doesn't look great for you, Jay.
My puffer does. He rocks.
Oh my god, you talk to animals, you are a serial killer.
Yep. First suspicions are always right.
Yeah, I knew it.
I'm Mirror, the Zodiac Killer. Miss Sarah?
Yeah, now you got it right.
Dude, I'm always right.
I don't know how to pronounce Bene.
Bene.
Yeah, her next, she says, yeah, right. What's the capital of Bene?
I can help you this right now. Hang on.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Orange reading. So let's dive into today's word. Bene.
Bene.
Bene?
Bene.
Okay, let me see. Filtering that through a Ohio accident.
You sort of got to like
Got it.
use the European accent. Bene.
No, listen, a little girl from Ohio is not putting any of that stank on it.
All right, fine.
I'm in character, motherfucker. I'm an Ohio teen.
Respect.
Yeah, right. What's the capital of Benin?
I don't know.
Yeah, there isn't one. You got that wrong.
What does DVMRP stand for?
Something geeky.
Distance Vector Multi-Routing Protocol. Something geeky.
Yeah, I was right. So guess who was always right? Me.
Yep. Sarah. Always right. You're quiet. Still drooling.
Yeah, you're so drool worthy.
Why, thank you. As are you.
Dork. And yeah, I know I am.
So tell me, where do we go from here, princess?
We both had a visceral ew at the same moment.
Oh my god.
And
I have not called a girl princess in like over a year. It's just like not an appealing pet name at all.
I mean, for me, like, I really enjoy it, but I enjoy it from people that are allowed to call me it and they do it privately
Yeah.
and only, it is a very, like, I have a mutual understanding with this person that I am with. And they know that this is the thing I like. If some random dude I just met calls me princess, I want to fucking break his nose.
I mean, it's just like any pet names, like especially just from like a stranger online, are just like nah.
Oh
You know?
yeah, I had that same problem when I was a waitress. Every old man, every single one, sweetie, honey, baby, sugar, like fuck
Yeah.
you. Can you just I have a name tag. Call me my name. Fuck. Or ma'am. I'll take that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways.
Ma'am is the universal word for you are another person. I mutually, respectfully acknowledge you.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. You don't have to pet name me. Hun. Fucking shut up. Gross. I don't
I've
know
got nothing
you.
against calling girls princess. Just like I said, it's when you've just met them.
Yeah. Yeah. They've
And
known
you're
each other for
underage.
like they've been talking maybe 2 hours because like there was some breaks in between, and so you can't in under a month you can't be doing this kind of shit unless it's specifically asked.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I thought you knew it all.
I'm always right. I don't know everything.
Ah, thanks for clarifying.
Yeah, you gotta pay attention.
Yes, yes. So any suggestions?
I don't know. You can give me your wallet.
Well, why would you want an empty wallet? To search for condoms?
Yeah, right. If you don't got money, you don't got condoms.
There's always money for condoms, baby.
So there is money. You lied.
Pocket change. You mind them?
I mind condoms or pocket change.
Condoms, obviously.
I haven't done that all the what? I haven't done that all the okay. I thought she was about to say all the way, and when it didn't happen, my brain
Yeah.
stuttered. I haven't done that. All the guys on here are Uggs or Sketch.
You're a virgin, eh?
Yeah, I bet you're scared of that.
Why would that scare me?
Guys are always scared of that.
Actually, I find it quite attractive.
Oh,
I'm honored to be considered the candidate for your first time.
did I say that?
No, but am I wrong?
You got game. Maybe you are, maybe you're not.
Yeah, you got game. You know, Sarah, all joking aside, this could be like really nice.
Maybe.
Are you always so vague?
I like to tease.
I see. I bet you're thinking about it, though.
Yeah, I am. It'd be nice to know. And, you're not like totally ugly.
You're decent, funny, annoying at times, but I think it would be something to consider.
Yeah, like you're not. I don't know. I mean, I am bored online sucks.
Well, that is part of my charm. Annoyance. I'm bored too. Balls in your court, hun.
I don't know now. You got me scared. Would would you be gentle?
Big teddy bear. No reason to be scared.
Bears have claws.
Not teddy bears. But seriously, though, you serious about this?
Hmm. Okay, tell me why I should be. Besides that, I'm bored and you're not a mongoloid, Uggs, or sketch.
Mongoloid.
Mongoloid.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, 2006 was a rough era, man. Leave us alone.
That's like one of my special insults that I reserve for people. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember during this period me calling people a mong a lot. Like
A mong.
mong.
It's funny because one of my favorite terms is monging out.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Because you want to? Deep down. Let me ask you.
Yeah, that's not a bad answer.
There are butterflies in your stomach like mine now?
Yeah, but, not bad ones.
Yeah. I've got good butterflies at the moment.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. What does your body tell you, Sarah?
I don't want to get preggers though.
Doesn't want that either. No way!
Cool. Rednecks on here are all like, have my baby, have my baby.
No. Sorry.
Don't say sorry, I don't want no baby.
Don't need any little ones running around.
Since he already has some.
He's got 3.
Yeah, no doubt.
So tell me, what does your body tell you right this moment?
This kind of funny feeling.
Yeah, same here. Wow, the butterflies are kicking my ass.
Butterflies ain't tough. I'm tougher than them.
Tough enough to say no tonight?
I can say whatever I want. I'm not a baby.
Hmm. Sounds very peaceful. Meeting tonight.
Yeah, it's a Saturday. It's what people do.
True. Could be really amazing.
Yeah, if you're gentle.
Yeah. Teddy bear, remember? You know.
Yeah.
We could even decide how far to go when the time comes.
Now you're being sketch.
Yeah.
I like honesty, and I know what guys like, I think.
Oh man, I'm all about honesty. I hate liars.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I think you and I could really please each other in some beautiful ways or whatever.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
Know what?
What?
You said you like to know?
Oh, I'd like to just know what it's like.
Oh, okay. Sex, you mean?
Yeah, everything.
Have you ever received oral?
No?
Wow. Sarah, you're like really like missing out right now.
This town sucks. This is like not even a town, it's the boonies.
Hmm. Well, if you would like, I'd love to take your hand and show you the way. Do what feels good, what feels right. Stop where it doesn't.
Okay.
Sounds amazing, doesn't it?
It sounds pretty good, yeah.
Hmm. So where do we go from here, Sarah?
What do you mean?
Do you want to meet tonight? Take the first step?
I'm bored tonight, yeah, and like my dad's gone till Monday.
Me alone tonight?
Yeah, I wouldn't be online if I weren't.
Gotcha. So you want me to come over to your place, I take it?
I don't got a car.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Would you like to see what I have to offer beforehand, or would you rather it be a surprise?
I don't know. I'm bored now. If you want to come, you should probably get going. And Xavier, I'll never forgive you for not getting the Meat Rocket dick pic. Thanks,
I
bud.
was going to
Like,
say we had to complete the Meat Rocket saga. Like, especially like, didn't he left a comment on the Jaro Hung Sing video saying like there's no rule against saying yes to webcams, right? Or whatever.
as far as I know, that is what he said.
Yeah, so he could have gotten the Meat Rocket.
We could have gotten the Meat Rocket. Come on, man. He's very confused right now. He's like, why do these people want to see the dicks? Because he named himself after his dick, and if it is pathetic, I need to know.
It's just funny.
It's just very funny to me.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Address?
Let me get it. You can MapQuest it.
Okay.
Address removed. Tell me how long, and I'll look for your car. Oh, what kind of car do you got?
2 hours.
2 hours ain't bad.
No? You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okie dokie.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Like, don't stand me up, because if you think I shredded before, you wait.
Nice. Should I just pull in the driveway?
Or on the street, it doesn't matter. The left driveway is good. There's like a wheelbarrow.
Okay.
Just come in the back. The front is all like exposed.
Okie dokie.
What kind of car you got?
I'll go around the back. Red truck, SUV.
Awesome. I like trucks.
Okay.
Cool. You leaving?
See you soon. Yep. Bye-bye.
Awesome. See you soon. And at the end, it says, yeah, and he showed up. I know, I was just as amazed. I figured he'd no-show for sure after that chat, but the guy was smitten. The most disturbing thing is that I wasn't doing much other than mocking him and talking about random bollocks. Just goes to show you why we play every type of kid and not just one type. Predators do make choices regarding the kinds of kids they want to target. I seemed unapproachable and very non-law enforcement with my chat. After all, in a predator's mind, what sort of law enforcement would mock them and tell them to basically fuck off? None would. But a Peach contributor will, especially Xavier. Just adding that on the end. This chat, Xavier's spoiling for it. He wants to. This chat is a great example of the variety of kids we play and why we get the results we do. And I'll
Hell
just
yeah.
conviction real quick, and then we will be, essentially done.
Yeah.
They quoted the part where she's like, "You look like a serial killer." And that was the start of the chat. A few people have said throughout the years that we wouldn't get predators if we acted completely disinterested, like a real teen would. Except that this is a shallow assumption that real teens are all disinterested. Well, to those few idiots, I say, Jay Reffner. Have a read of Jay Reffner's Chatlog, and you'll see a man who was determined to go for the disinterested girl with the so-called charm rather than the interested decoy profile. Reffner will be sentenced December 20th, day after my birthday. Thanks, Media. Media reported him as sentenced already. Media was incorrect. Notes from the contributor, Xavier von Erck. Hey, that's me. Anyways, beyond all the neat stuff I wrote regarding how this log is a great example that playing a disinterested kid will attract online predator. Oh,
what did you just do?
I knocked over. I have my mic sitting on like a little stack of books so it's at the right height, and I was like goofing around with the book on the bottom, and I knocked all of it over and sent my microphone directly into my boobs, and I had to flush it fresh. I had to pull it back out. They were asked for comment, and they ended up not having one. All right, sorry. I might leave that in. That was really made me laugh. Okay. Oh, fuck.
Just keep
You
reading.
good?
Just keep reading. Just keep reading.
I'm trying. I have an alarming shade of red. Okay. Okay. Where am I? Okay. Reffner's log really illustrates that many predators are far more interested in the kid that seems unobtainable. His technique in the log is self-deprecating humor in an attempt to win over my decoy profile with some sort of twisted charm. Even when he goes into the butterflies garbage, it's all in order to make me feel secure and to prove he isn't some quote online freak. But of course he was. I'm very pleased with the conviction of Reffner. He was actually one of the very first chat logs I performed myself. A lot of what I was doing in that log was outside of the usual chats we have. Thankfully, chats like this and other, quote, outside of the box chat logs other contributors have done illustrate the important need to play all types of kids, not just the Snow White Barbie doll kid with no intelligence. Thanks to Detective Mike Burns and all his compadres in Dark County, from prosecutors to takedown police. Great job making this very successful sting operation. And that's Jay Reffner.
Well, what's he up to now is the question. Oh god, Perfect Justice has the guys like these box.
Mm-hmm.
I just got pulled short.
Oof.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm not going back to that.
Never again.
No, thank you. Jay Reffner served his time. His mommy couldn't get him out of this one. He still spent some time in jail. It was quite measly. It was like 30 days in jail, 2 years of community control, and he was mandated to complete 40 hours of community service, and he was only required to register as a sex offender for 10 years, as well as undergo sex offender counseling. Completed his probation and was removed from the registry he completed his probation in 2008. He was removed from the registry in 2016, and remarkably, at least temporarily, his marriage, because he was married at the time, with a stepdaughter and 2 sons from a previous marriage, managed to survive for a time. I do not know at what point his second wife divorced him, but they are no longer together, as it was revealed by the skip tracer, Eric, shout out to him, that Reffner was marrying a new lady whose name I will not state for privacy reasons. Her name is now publicly known, but I won't say it here. They had a little wish list for wedding presents, including a pizza cutter that cost $18 fucking.
What?
And apparently they were due to get married on November the 2nd, 2024, or for the UK listeners, 2nd of November, 2024.
Yeah, for people who are wrong. Yeah.
Fuck you. And like I said, his second marriage survived for who knows how long, but it did survive for a while after the sting. I do not know at what point his second wife left him, but there are a few photographs on that now taken down wedding page that suggest he was with his current wife or current fiance or whatever for quite a while. Quite a few pictures of them on holiday and stuff like that. So they've been together for at least a few years, probably. Like I said, his uncut interview remains lost. You can find his Predator Raw interview and his regular segment online. I've been meaning to do a Jay Reffner edit. I haven't done it yet, but it will happen eventually. And if you can find it, those of you who have Joey's contact details, you can reach out to him for it. But there is a live stream, or I guess a recording of a live stream of Jay Reffner. I think it was after he was removed from the registry, where he basically just sits in silence the whole time and then flips off the camera and then proceeds to show off his pet crabs.
Yes. It is weirdly funny.
It is the most bizarre fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. And other than that, there's not really anything else about him. Like, there's no recordings of his current voice. I think the reason Jeff Stacey sounded the way he did was because he had a really bad cold at the time or something. Or like, I remember reading somewhere that apparently he was addicted to like cough medicine or something at the time. I can't verify that. There's like a thing going around. Apparently at the time of the sting, Jeff was addicted to cough medicine or something.
He did have druggy friends, so
he did have druggy friends. And apparently his voice only sounded that way because he had a really bad cold or flu or something. So we don't actually know what Jay's voice sounds like now, which I think is interesting. I don't know if maybe he had something wrong with his voice or he's just naturally got really tiny testicles. But we have like more information on Jay than the average like predator, I guess.
Yeah.
We just
It,
weirdly don't know what his voice sounds like now. So,
so if anyone for some reason has a recording of Jay's current voice, come to the Discord, let me know, because I would like to know if it's still this bizarre, I guess is the best way to put it. It is such a weird voice.
There's no better way of putting it.
And you did so well with it.
Oh, well, again, I just want to assure you I'm not some weird sort of like chat reading, like pedophile guy or anything like that. I swear to you, Tish, I don't want to hurt anybody with these Chatlog readings. I swear to you, I just come here for the vibes, man.
The vibes. you are a serial killer though. That's what I've figured out.
I felt like a dumbass. It took me ages to get the voice right.
But you did it. I have been trying. I mean, like, I understand that I'm working from. Well, no, I think we're working from the same amount of difficulty. I was gonna say, like, I'm a woman. It's harder for me to like emulate a dude voice, but you're overcoming an accent and learning his voice. So I think we're like even. I couldn't do it to save my fucking life, but you did it.
Well, I've also got a bit of a groggy throat at the moment because I've had a bit of a cold. So I think that might have actually benefited me for this Chatlog recording.
I think it did.
Sorry?
I said I think it did.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but when I first reached out to you, did I not, like, I sent you some voice notes. I think I sent you my Thomas Shin
Mhm.
and a couple others. Did I send you my Reffner originally? I can't remember now.
Yes, and I said it was good, and if you worked on it and made it better, then I would let you do it.
Well, we got there in the end.
Yeah, we really did. And I said the only person that because I kept telling other people would ask about it, and I'd be like, number one, you are not the meat rocket of my dreams. I demand voice perfection, but also like, Astile's working on it. The only person that was allowed to record it with me if he wanted to, and I would have taken it away from you, is Xavier himself. I mean, he's always allowed to do whatever decoy he was like, any decoy that he was, any chat that's his.
Yeah.
He always gets precedent. Honestly,
Fair
it's
enough.
Xavier. I'll probably let him do whatever he wants anyway, but he's,
Well, I
like
mean,
that.
I'm glad I beat him to the punch, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, Xavier. It's been a long time in the working, I guess. Xavier, I'll just say this to you, buddy, if you got this far in the video. He revealed the identity of the long, mysterious Moosty in a video recently. He did a little Bethpage update on his own channel. That
Yeah.
was a really good video, buddy. I really liked it. You solved a age-old TCAT mystery, and well, yeah, I enjoy the insight that he gives into this stuff, and a lot of it is stuff that we didn't know. So,
Yeah, and actually that was solved in my Discord for months now. If anyone opened the spreadsheet I made of the real identities of Bethpage and Fairfax people, but no one ever did.
Are all of their names on there?
All the ones that they could identify. Yeah, I put
Oh,
all of their like notes that they had compiled while they tried to make their, while they tried to ID these guys. They didn't manage to for all of them, but I put all of their work in.
yeah. Well, I remember Taylor's real name is like Tyvon or something.
Tivon Foreman. Yeah.
Tyvon, sorry, not Tyvon. But yeah, I mean, well, in that case, thank you, Tish.
Okay. I mean, again, I was just copying work they had already done, so it's not actually, I didn't do anything. But it is a nice spreadsheet. I made it for Money22, the guy who owns the wiki.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made it for him so he could update wiki entries. Yeah.
It is a really nice spreadsheet.
Oh, thank you.
Although it didn't reveal Moosty's real name, it just put it down as Moosty.
Oh, did I not put that in?
Nah, bro, it just says Moosty.
Damn it.
Mustafa.
I think I. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got nervous when I put it in. Like, if they hadn't 100% confirmed it, I got nervous about putting it like publicly, and so I edited it down from the one I sent. Whatever.
Well, I mean, he was deported apparently, so I don't think he's going to be likely to launch a complaint Now his identity's been revealed.
And I'm also like a lot less precious about shit now that the Discord's been active for a while. Like at first, I really thought I was gonna get in trouble for fucking everything. I was like,
Yeah.
someone's gonna yell at me.
I think the only one to do that would be Joey, to be fair.
Yeah, he yells at me enough, so it's fine.
Mustafa Ozkan, who same name and place of origin as one
Davut.
Davut Ozkan from the sting in question that we were just referencing in this video. That
Yes.
Jay's from. Sliminess ranking on the chat. What do we give it?
I'm gonna say because of his excessive use of coom, the screen name itself, I'm gonna put him at. I don't think he's quite a 4.5 for me. I'm gonna say 4.2.
Okay, fair enough. I would give it a 3.7.
Fair enough.
Because like it's gross, but it's not like especially vulgar, and like again, it's like reverse Pepe, where it's like, I mean, at least he went for the older one. Like,
Yeah.
you know, at least he showed some hesitance over the near prepubescent one.
Yeah,
Like,
and even if that was like a put on, like
yeah.
it's better than a lot of these dudes do. So he does get points, one way or the other for those things. So
Also, the whole second chat just reads like a banterous relationship training course, if that makes sense.
yeah, it
That's
sounds like a
how-
lot of my flirtations, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I read it. It was just like, this is me talking to my crush when I was like 19, basically.
Yeah, back when you were like, all I know to do is insult them so they don't know how much I like them and just see if they also like me. Like that's except for he's 30. Like
Yeah.
it's very teenage, but he is talking to a teenager, so I don't fucking know, man. Like
Yeah. I've got nothing to say about this guy. Fuck him. He actually really fucking annoys me. Like,
Yeah.
I fucking hate
Yeah.
James for this so much.
So do I. Like fuck
I
you.
can't believe I agreed to do this. I fucking hate him.
This fucking smug piece of shit.
I say agreed to do this. I can't believe I wanted to do this. He's so
Yeah, you actively wanted to.
I did, yeah.
So
Definitely top 10 smuggest predators.
oh my god, he really is. And he has that face where you can just tell from the set of his face that he's a smug fuck. Like
Yeah,
so punchable.
He fucking loves himself, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, which is so hard to believe looking at him. Why? What are you seeing, Jay, that I'm not?
Oh, I don't know, man.
I don't get it.
All right, well, that'll
Yeah.
be me for this recording. Holy shit, what is that? Sorry. That'll be me for this recording.
So yeah, stick around for me reading whatever Xavier sends over for background. No phone calls, don't expect those. Subscribe to Astile and then ascribe to
Subscribe to Tish.
yes, you should probably do that. Why are you here if you're not?
Yeah.
And blah 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 blah. Like, comment, whatever. Join the Discord. Links in the channel description. You've heard this all before. You just do the shit you're supposed to do and piss off.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey guys, it's me, your beloved Morticia, future Morticia. Weeks after recording the track. It's cool. I just started recording and I already can't talk. I'm sure it's fine. But weeks in advance from in the future, oh my god, I'm still fucking it up, from when you heard that Chatlog wrap up, doing the follow-up that Xavier was so kind to send. So we have a few things that I'm going to go over, and a couple things that you can find in the Discord that are very, very interesting, but very long to read, and I'm not going to read them all to you. I don't care how often Joey complains about it. But first, as always, I'm going to read the notes that he typed up for this particular packet. So, Xavier says, if you hear noise in the background, my cats are doing cat stuff. Anyways, oh my god, guys. They're really mad, I think, at the cabinet. Anyways, first, off the top, I don't care what anyone says, Bush Sucks Girl was the best decoy name ever. It served so many purposes. One What cop is going to have that username? 2, it's got the obvious double entendre. Morticia note here, it took me a while to figure out what the double entendre is. Autism is a bitch, isn't it? But I finally got it. And no, I'm not going to tell you what it is, because what if I'm wrong? But I think I got it. Anyways, 3, it was realistic to the agita. Why do you put these words in that I can't pronounce? Agita? Agita? Vegeta? Is this Dragon Ball Z? Agita among young folks at the time. 4, I also never liked the band Bush. Terrible band. But most importantly, Dateline really hated it and refused to put it on screen. They put "Can I rape you anally" on screen, but not my username. It was just decoy. Dell relayed from the house to me the displeasure Dateline had with my username, and they asked her to ask me to change it. Did I change it? You guys, if you know Xavier at all, you already know the answer to that, but of course not. The message being that even though they started paying us with the Dark County, Ohio sting, it didn't mean they owned us. That we'd still be saying no when we needed to say no. And also, do you guys know that? Do you guys know that they didn't get paid until Dateline 4? You know that? Just an interesting tidbit to certain people. This chat was infamous among us for a couple of reasons. 1, that I accidentally stole the Predator from another contributor, Lady Baltimore, just because I roasted him pretty hard when he hit me up as I was trying to run him off and back to Lady Baltimore's decoy. Secondly, due to the fact that I wasn't intending to work this chat, I never actually put my age into the chat log. But due to things he said and that he referenced my Yahoo profile, which had my age on it, we knew he saw the age. In his interview with Hansen, he references her being underage, which Dell had prepped Hansen to pull out of Reffner. Contributors would tease me about it after, which was more than fair. This was the first Dateline we were paid for, as it was the first Dateline we signed our contract with NBC following the Riverside sting operation. I didn't troll for the sting due to that. I trolled to test out how onerous our rules and regulations had become, how good our technology was working, because so many were burned out by the Riverside/Laguna Beach back-to-back stings, and massive amounts of caseload. And so I could point out to our newer contributors different things to do to try to build credibility, rather than just playing the same bland, "'Kay, really?" character that many of them were doing. After trolling in Ohio, I streamlined many of the rules we had in place for contributors in order to make their lives easier, and then created a junior contributor program so we could build our numbers safely going forward. We created an online classroom for our junior contributors that were in training. My class that I taught focused heavily on the Reffner log as an example of trying to use creative screen names instead of generic ones, how sometimes aggressive disinterest will make an internet predator more interested, and why not to freak out if you make a mistake like I had with the lack of the ASL in the Reffner log, but to collaborate with others so it can be fixed. Files contained. Boston Herald opinion piece, and this is one I'm going to read, by the way. This references Meat Rocket 8, but I am literally only including it because I know you'll read it and it'll make you mad. Yeah, Xavier, it did. I read that before I read the notes, and yes, it infuriated me, which is why I'm reading it. You know me very well. Thank you. Also, fuck you. Was also nearly incoherent drivel that seemingly argued against her own statements at times. Just a fucking jewel. And yeah, that's literally why I'm reading it. I don't know why I'm like pre-explaining it. Like, we'll get there, and it is fucking bullshit. Okay. Reffner defense motion story. Reffner's defense didn't actually focus on the age thing much in pretrial motions, as he was well established on camera, noting that he knew my decoy's age was 15. An attorney representing him and 4 others tried a motion citing a conflict of interest, stating that because Dell, Frag, Pib were deputized on scene and that our organization was paid by Dateline for the sting, that there was a conflict of interest under Ohio law. That motion went about as well as you would expect it to and was rejected pretty quickly. I won't be reading that one, by the way. That will be in the Discord. Next, a weirdo on the forums. Which honestly, like, they got so many weirdos, but anyway. He makes a good point about how stupid Reffner was to cooperate so avidly with the police, especially given his parents' jobs. Then he veers into straight creep mode about the lady cop that interrogated Reffner. Human beings, man. I am gonna read that one. Next, emails prepping for age question. Emails between Sheriff Mike Burns and I with our simple prep work on the age question. Didn't end up mattering as Reffner asked for and took a plea on the day of the trial. I'm not going to read that one. That will be in the Discord. It is very interesting, but just, anyways, okay, sorry. Timeline for Reffner trial. A look at the schedule I was on and the last second nature of whether Reffner was going to trial or not. I highly doubt you'll find that interesting, but you've surprised me before, so I tend to just include everything I run across anymore. Needless to say, it would have sucked big. Why do you make me do this? I know you don't expect me to read the notes that you type up, but it would have sucked big exactly what you think he wrote. If he hadn't pled given my schedule at the time. I also think that the cost of what he would have had to pay had I ended up going to having to go testify helped nudge him across the goal line, as he would have been on the hook for the very last minute flight cost from Ohio to Los Angeles, California. Ha! Good old paying court costs in Ohio for the convicted. And I am not going to read that, but I found it very, very interesting. Xavier knows, and also I know that you guys don't want me to read you a flight schedule itinerary. I found it super interesting though, as to like, because it's really easy for you to think, you know, coming up to the trial, the flight got changed around a lot, or the dates got changed around, and you sort of gloss over that in your head. But then reading it like itemized out like that, and the messages between him, Dell, whoever was coordinating flights at the time, it's very interesting to see just how up in the air that could be and how difficult it is to, you know, run this organization and do all the things that they need to do while also like balancing flights and stuff. And I find it so interesting because it's one of those things where it really drives home the point that no one was working for perverted justice for fun. You know, it wasn't a leisurely activity that they were just doing on a whim. Like if one of the chats that you were working went to trial, like what a gigantic pain in the ass at that point. So that will be in the file in the Discord. I'm not going to read it for those of you who don't want that to hear that sort of thing. Like I understand that is a niche interest that I have, but I still encourage you to join the Discord and read through that. I found it very fascinating. Okay. Next. Included my decoy profile from the Dark County sting. Don't remember if I had sent it before or not. I don't remember either, but I'm sorry. I don't remember anything. Okay. This one is my favorite, and I'm only not going to read it because it is monstrously long, and I will be here just as long as doing the entire Chatlog took to read it all, but it is so fucking good. It's so fucking good. You absolutely need to read it. Oh my god, it's so funny. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh my god, the cat's knocked something over. Anyways. Creepy dude post sting coming to our forums. This isn't Reffner related, but came up when I was doing research on the Dark County sting. This is a long screenshot of a thread we dumped into a contributor area where some jackass I talked to on that screen name during the sting came and posted on the forums, along with the chat conversation I had with him on my decoy profile. Yes, so what it is this fucking dickhead came to the perverted justice forums and was like, I talked to one of your decoys and I have some notes. Well, actually, I have some notes as to what you guys could do better to hopefully make, this more effective. And then Xavier kind of hits them with this is the conversation we had, actually. And you realize that this dude was just trying to pick up a kid, it is hysterical. You absolutely should read it. One of the funniest things ever. Okay. Last but not least, the Reffner marriage content. And Jay Reffner got divorced from his wife that he was married to at the time of the sting, but never fear, Morticia, there's always some woman to come along and make a bad decision. He got married to a new lady in November 2024, included 2 screenshots about it so you can as well feel the romance of true love and be warm and happy inside. That even pudsticks like Jay Reffner can find some lady to overlook all of their flaws and convince herself that she can be the change he needs in his life. You women, man, yikes. Well, at least she's not a teacher anymore. And then there's some Marriage 1 Instagram post by their photographer confirming the marriage took place. Marriage 2 screenshot of their marriage registry. Nobody bought them anything off of it. Also, nobody needs 2 sets of taco holders, for fuck's sake. Though I do kind of dig that pancake maker thing. So those will be in the Discord if you would like to see that. We also have a lot of other content about their, let's say, nuptials. So here's the Boston Herald opinion piece that made me furious, and hopefully it will make you furious as well, because I just listen, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to feel this way. Okay, this is the Boston Herald piece. Here's how I spent Friday: watching the To Catch a Predator series on NBC's Dateline and visiting websites that help the show's on-camera predator stings like pervertedjustice.com. Oh, one needs a shower. Several showers. Somewhere, NBC's David Brinkley is wincing. Patrick Kennedy's addiction problems are a day at the beach compared to this sickening stuff. Here's what... she puts... all of this stuff is like in quotes, like air quotes. Like, what the fuck are you doing? No, not air quotes, you dumbass. Regular quotes. Printed quotes. And I don't know what she wants us to think about that. Here's what, quote, Dateline is doing. Luring, quote, predators to this gorgeous house in the middle of nowhere to have sex with a 13-year-old internet, quote, virgin. The, quote, virgin turns out to be Dateline's Chris Hansen. Which, what are these quotes for? How do you fucking know that Chris Hansen wasn't a virgin? I know he's got kids, fuck. But how do you know? Sorry. In a blue blazer and natty button down, he pops up at the door, lights, camera, action, and he's got cops in the bushes waiting to drag the deviants off to jail. Surprise! First there was some pathetic, puffy, sweaty loser with the screen. It was such a fucking brutal takedown of Jay. With the screen name Meat Rocket 8. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. He's a married university computer specialist, 30 years old, with children of his own. Heaven help them. He drives 2 hours in the dead of night to have sex with his, quote, virgin. When Mr. Meat Rocket 8, sensing the jig is up, denies he really intended to have sex, Hansen moves in for the killer question. Then, quote, how are you going to use those, condoms, to do balloon tricks? Then there was the 21-year-old paramedic with the foot fetish, Jason Shepner, and the 6th grade teacher from a Catholic school who saw what he believed was the belly of his 13-year-old conquest and growled, I want to lick that. Thank you. He did say that, but he also said, nice tummy, hun. We all know that's Jim Rutherford. There was a dwarf, Kevin Westerbeck, and an evangelical college student, Nathan Downhour, and a bunch of saggy, paunchy 40 and 50-somethings in goofy sneakers. What the fuck did these sneakers do to you, bitch? Damn. Who apparently sees themselves as the apple of your typical teenage nymphomaniac's eyes. Which nymphomaniac? Read the fucking Chatlogs. Half these bitches don't care about sex at all. Ugh. This series couldn't be sleazier, slimier, or creepier. Putting aside troubling ethical questions of entrapment and reporters in league with cops, you have to ask, is NBC this desperate? What's up with Hansen? Which again, going through... bitch. Going through all of this, your problem is what's wrong with Chris Hansen? What's wrong with NBC? What? Imagine seeing that. It's like it's like seeing a bunch of firefighters putting out the fire and being like, I can't believe that these firefighters want to sit around and put out fires. What's wrong with them? Like, you're focusing on the wrong fucking thing. What are you fucking talking about? Sorry, you're right, Xavier. This did make me fucking furious. Whew, okay, we all know child sexual exploitation is a huge problem. But what sort of person, no matter how well-meaning, volunteers for a group called Perverted Justice and then spends hours on the net posing as a teen sex machine, which is not what they're doing. Nope. My fucking blood pressure. and exchanging the raunchiest emails imaginable. No. They're getting sent the raunchiest emails imaginable. They're exchanging in return. Oh, okay. Like, no. Okay. Nope. No. God damn. This is why I can't read anything but this fucking screenshot, because I'm gonna spend hours just screaming at this person. I'm so angry. God damn it. Okay, sorry. A very troubled person, I'd say. Troubled because they want to keep... Nope. I hope you're happy, Xavier. And yet the numbers of would-be predators, quote, Dateline, at least claims to have arrested. There's fucking evidence. Nope. Fuck. Almost 90 men and 3 undercover stings. Makes your head spin. Yeah, it does. Thank God there's someone fucking catching them. What are you saying, you fucking twat? Oh, fuck. Recall incidents like last month's arrest of 56-year-old Brian Doyle. He's the now former U.S. Homeland Security bigwig who was nonetheless reckless and stupid enough to give his real job and phone numbers to an undercover agent posing as a teen. Consider that this year alone, the Boston Herald ran 310 stories, nearly one a day, about sex molesters. Sex molesters. What is that? Sorry. Sex molesters. Oh, fuck. Like termites, they seem to be everywhere. Yeah, good thing someone's fucking catching them. Ugh, fuck you. Sorry. Consider, too, this year's weirdest crimes. The Entwistle murders come to mind. What? Why are we here? So often what they have in common is a criminal trolling for weird sex online. Okay, so now we're equating perverted justice with murderers? What are we doing? What is this? I'm fucking furious. Oh my God. For all that, NBC should be mortified. Why? But clearly the information superhighway, which, yes, I need you guys to know that is absolutely capitalized. Information superhighway. Is this person 90? What is this? Is leading more and more otherwise law-abiding citizens into an underbelly of super smut. I'm sorry, do you think that these pedophiles wouldn't be fucking hitting on teenagers like if the internet didn't exist? What do you fucking mean? What do you mean? Holy shit. Oh my God. Okay, fuck. Clearly we've got a frightening epidemic of vigilantism. Which that's your problem. Fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. Once upon a time, quote, men attracted to children had to be satisfied with seeing Katrina's ankles, says Bill Fallon, a former child abuse prosecutor. Back then, looking at a child was enough. Okay, so no one molested kids before the internet? Good to know. Thanks. You just had to see an ankle. Who's Katrina? What are you fucking talking about, Bill? But then came the 1960s and the sexual revolution in child pornography by the bushel. Then came the internet, which not only offers predators unlimited access to pornography, but actual access to children by the thousands. And they're not satisfied with merely looking anymore. They never were. What are you fucking talking about? Are you insane? Men have been like this forever. Like they've been trying to fuck 12-year-olds since fucking BC. Wait, so, no. My opinion on this is not the one that's important. Only because I've been screaming it through the entire article. Let me know how furious you get hearing me read that. Come to the Discord and talk to me about it, because God fuck, you guys, I really want someone to talk to me about it. I do. I want to scream. For a really long time. And I want to find whoever wrote that. I want to beat their fucking face in. And then then sit them down Clockwork Orange style with their like eyes, like purr-eyed open, and make them listen and watch my grooming and trauma stories. And then see why I'm so slavishly devoted to perverted justice. Thank fucking God that somebody was catching them, right? Thank God somebody didn't just go, oh my goodness, the internet's terrible, and then write a fucking think piece. Some people actually fucking did something. Okay. Anyways. know what? That's as much as I'm going to read. I am genuinely too angry to continue. Everything else will be in the Discord. If you refuse to join Discord, but you still want to read these things, tell me in the comments. I can drop a drive link. I just don't prefer to do that. I prefer that people come to the Discord and see it all there, because I don't want to put a drive link in the comments section of every fucking video. You can just come and have all of it. Just, the link is in my channel description. You can have that. So, like, comment, subscribe to me and to Astile. He does excellent work on his channel. He's listening to him talk is some of the best stuff you can do with your day. He reads great stories. He does excellent videos. He's just all around an amazing dude. And you should go give him some love as well. And you should check out Xavier's channel as well. And because he's been doing a lot of really good episodes, well, videos, not episodes, but about the different TCAP episodes and the pre-stings that they did, like pre-Dateline. He does a lot of that stuff. You can usually find him in my comment section, roasting me pretty hard. So thanks to Xavier for the follow-up. Absolutely. And thanks to Astile for reading this with me and for getting the voice perfect and making all of my Meat Rocket dreams come true. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one.